Well, it's the concept that muscle is the largest organ in the body. It's actually not just for locomotion. It's an endocrine organ. It determines everything about the way that we age. And it's the most underappreciated organ. So there's a cardiologist that deals with the heart. There are individuals, endocrinologists that deal with the thyroid, but muscle as an endocrine organ, when it contracts, it releases things like called myokines.
Wow.
And myokines travel throughout the body that protect the bone and the brain. The other aspect is that it's our metabolic currency. So it determines everything about our body composition. Why that's so important is for diseases of aging, like Alzheimer's, hypertension, cardiovascular disease, diabetes. It all starts in the muscle first. She was in her late 40s and she had 3 kids. She had been obese her entire life and been chasing this body fat issue. I have to lose body fat. I have to lose weight. We imaged her brain and I saw flattening of her brain matter. And we knew within 20 years, she was going to have some serious cognitive impairment, Alzheimer's. You know, whether it was Alzheimer's or cognitive impairment, but I realized at that moment that everyone is focusing on the wrong tissue, that we are looking at the pathological problem. You know, we're looking at pathology. We're looking at adipose tissue. Most people regain the weight, but the reality is the solution is muscle. And muscle is the most underappreciated organ. And by shifting the paradigm from the failure of the fat-focused paradigm to a muscle-centric approach, we can change the trajectory of aging. Insulin resistance is a problem everybody talks about. That is a primary deficit in the skeletal muscle first. Insulin resistance starts in the skeletal muscle because skeletal muscle is the primary site for glucose disposal. However, everybody is talking about fat tissue. That comes later. Muscle tissue is like a suitcase. If you overfill it, things spill back into the bloodstream. Then you store it as fat, not first. So by optimizing muscle tissue through resistance exercise, through really understanding the importance of dietary protein, high quality dietary protein, you can take care of this tissue that declines with aging, that becomes more insulin resistant, that becomes more anabolically resistant. By understanding that this is the mechanism of health, you can protect your family members.
DoctorsToTrust.com. Please share this video with loved ones.